Hello, everyone. This is my reaction video to tonight's presidential debate. I had predicted victory for Trump, but I was wrong. Trump is clearly upset that Biden is no longer running. He often came off unhinged, right from the very first question, which was about the economy and inflation. And he's talking about cats and dogs being murdered and eaten, babies being murdered right after they're born. Harris is a Marxist who's going to steal everyone's guns. Foreign countries are sending criminals from prisons, lunatics from insane asylums. They're coming to kill and rape us all and steal our jobs. All he wanted to talk about was immigration and himself and how he was screwed. He did terrible on abortion, obviously. He did terrible on healthcare, where they brought up how he's had 9 years to repeal and replace Obamacare, and he still has nothing. Claims he has a framework, but he's not president, so what can he do? Terrible answers. I'm not saying Harris came off great. She did come off better than I thought she would, but she still often looked like the out of touch politician that she is. And at one point, she bragged about having the support of war criminal Republicans, which is not a win. But instead of nailing her on that by bringing up the war crimes of her supporters, Trump just bragged how he fired them all. Harris often laid traps for Trump, and he took the bait every time. The big one being his rallies, where she talked about how he only ever mentions himself and doesn't talk about the American people, and his supporters are so exhausted by that they're leaving early. And instead of responding by talking about the American people, Trump talked about himself and his crowd size, which is exactly what Harris said he would do. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of substance in this debate. I wish they talked in detail about the economy and cost of living, which is the number one issue for Americans, including myself. But of course, they didn't. Not that I expected they would do anything about that anyway if they were elected. I'm not voting for either of them, but if I had to choose a winner for this debate, I would have to choose Harris. This is Mumbling Nick. Thanking you. Good.